On this episode of Designing Spaces. Tired of having to stop at the market all the time just to have fresh vegetables? Well, why not grow your own? We've got tips from the pros. Those plants are going to need water, and we've got a smart home solution to help you manage your irrigation right from your cell phone. Getting caught up in the mess of a busy home can leave less time to clean. Time to let technology do the work for you. And Ryan installs the latest in quiet disposals. Time to design. History has shown that in times of economic hardship, many Americans pick up gardening to grow their own food and reduce grocery bills. The COVID-19 pandemic is no exception. Growcentia launched a consumer line called Mammoth Garden Grow Me, Protect Me, and Plant Me, now available to anyone with a green thumb. Chief Revenue Officer Colin Bell welcomes us to his own personal garden at his Fort Collins, Colorado home to tell us more.
Welcome to my garden. In my home garden, we grow tomatoes, peas, beans, carrots, turnips, beets, peppers, leafy greens, squash, and a pumpkin. Growcentia was founded in 2015 by 3 PhD research scientists at Colorado State University. We decided to launch our garden line for consumers because we feel like there's a real need. Home gardening can really save on your grocery expenses because as prices rise in the grocery store, you can balance that out with the food that you're growing naturally right in your own backyard. During COVID-19, over 9 million Americans began gardening for the first time.
Depending on the climate and soil where you live, will help determine which types of crops would thrive in your garden. Season also plays a role.
Leafy greens in a home garden can be grown in many different types of soil across many different types of climate. For the majority of the season, you can have a lot of success and fresh salad to eat almost every day of the week. I think tomatoes are considered the king of the garden. Over 80% of home gardeners include tomatoes. They taste so much better when you grow them in your garden.
Whether you have a small windowsill or several acres of property, you can accommodate gardening in any sized space.
You can use a counter, a windowsill, a porch, a patio, a side yard, or even pots internally inside your house to engage in home gardening.
Gardening is a timeless hobby that people of any age can enjoy. A whole new generation of younger growers is emerging because they find it nostalgic to follow in the footsteps of their parents and grandparents. People are stepping away from their screens and getting their hands a little bit dirty.
What we've seen is the millennials in particular have embraced the practice of gardening prolifically across the country. To actually engage in something real creates an overall appreciation for life.
Everybody can experiment with the science of gardening right in their own backyard. Now, let's get into the weeds of the science behind these Mammoth Garden products.
Our products in our Mammoth Garden line are derived from plant chemistry or microbial chemistry that we know allow plants to grow to their maximum. We want to balance conventional practices of agriculture and gardening to those that are derived from natural and biological processes.
Amateur and novice gardeners can learn how to plant and grow like a professional in just a few basic steps.
Our Mammoth Garden line provide everything you need to grow as a home gardener. Plant Me is a very high quality yet simple growing media tray. You simply purchase seeds, insert a seed in every divot hole in the center of every plug on the tray, water it, and watch your plants grow. Grow Me, a fruit and bloom enhancer, significantly enhances your plant's ability to take up nutrients, maximizing blooming, fruit, and yield production. You simply mix it with water and water it into your garden. And Mammoth Garden Protect Me is a natural thyme extract that does a great job of getting rid and killing insects. It also does a great job of eradicating your plants of mold and mildew. Simply mix it with water in a spray bottle and spray as a foliar spray onto your plant leaf surfaces.
Regardless of income level, gardening should be accessible to everyone. That is why Mammoth Garden has partnered with the Million Gardens movement, which provides gardening kits to families who otherwise couldn't afford to plant. To donate to the cause, go to milliongardensmovement.org.
The most security any human can provide for their family is by securing food and nutrition. More than 35 million American families have faced food insecurity during the pandemic. By pledging to grow a garden and contributing to this cause, the Million Gardens movement will send a starter kit to a family in need.
Mammoth Garden Grow Me, Protect Me, and Plant Me are sold at mymammothgarden.com, Walmart, Amazon, and independent gardening centers nationwide. Go to their website for a discount code or designingspaces.tv for more information.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan here. Today I'm here to help a friend of mine, Debbie Marie, out with an issue she's having in the kitchen. Now, if you ask most homeowners what the most important appliances in their kitchen are, they're probably gonna say the refrigerator, stove, dishwasher, or even the coffee maker. But there's one appliance that rarely gets the love and respect that it deserves. That's the garbage disposal. Come check it out.
My family's been spending a lot more time at home these days, creating more food waste than usual. And as a result, my trash can is filling up quite quickly. But what's even worse, it smells. Unfortunately, our current garbage disposal has seen better days. And with the added food waste, I think it's time for an upgrade. So I reached out to my friend Ryan, who can build, fix, and install almost anything. And I know he will have a great suggestion for a new garbage disposal. Well, you know, we've been spending a lot of time at home these days, and I know our current garbage disposal, it just can't keep up with the extra food waste. Actually, I want you to hear this. Listen.
Oh, turn that off.
It's bad. I mean, seriously, is there a garbage disposal that is quieter than this?
Absolutely. So today I brought InSinkErator. They actually invented the garbage disposal and for the last 80 years have been making superior products.
Okay, perfect. So tell me about this one.
All right, so they have a wide range of models fitting the kitchen or budgetary needs. So today I brought the Evolution XL. It's one of the larger models. It features sound reduction technology and it's ultra quiet. It also has multiple stages of grinding with stainless steel components and grind chamber for durability.
And once it's installed, if I have any questions and you're not here, is there a customer service I could reach out to?
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the other things that they're known for is great customer service. If you have any questions, concerns, or any kind of warranty information, you don't even need to keep the receipt. Thankfully for me, they are super easy to install.
Good.
So what do you say? Let's get this thing in there.
All right, let's do it.
All right. It's out of there.
That's easy.
It is actually super easy, and the great thing is it goes in just as easy.
Really? Okay, good. Just like you said, easy.
All right, and just like that, we're done.
Nice.
All right, you want to be the first one to use it?
Well, of course
All
I
right,
do.
come check it
Actually,
out.
I have lemon over here. Can I put a lemon in?
Absolutely.
The whole thing.
Seeds, rinds, the whole thing.
All right, here goes. Ready?
How
Listen
quiet is
to that. And that's with the seeds and everything.
That's right.
Wow,
So
that is
super easy.
really nice. All right, I have to ask you some questions. Do you mind?
Absolutely.
Okay, how much water and electricity does it use?
So actually, this garbage disposal only uses about 5 kilowatt hours a year, which equates to about 50 cents a year.
I can do 50 cents. I had a friend mention, though, that it may not be good for sewer systems.
It's actually a misconception. Because it grinds it into such minute particles, it passes through the system very easily. Not only that, it's actually better for the environment. When you throw food waste into a garbage can, all that waste goes to a landfill and is responsible for millions of tons of methane gas that escapes up in the atmosphere and contributes to climate change.
So can you use a garbage disposal if you have a septic tank?
Absolutely, it's perfectly safe as long as you properly maintain your septic tank.
Who would have thought that a garbage disposal was environmentally friendly?
Hey, and not only that, it's actually healthy and hygienic. When you throw food waste into the garbage, it creates bacteria, which causes odors. And here's a really cool thing. InSinkErator also offers baffles for your sink that are antimicrobial, which prevents those viruses and odors from forming.
Well, that's music to my ears. Well, no, actually, I should say nose. Hey, Ryan, I have one more thing I need your help with. It's right here.
Oh, dishes, really?
Yeah, I heard you do really good dishes.
Oh, all right, here we go. For more information on how InSinkErator can help you in the kitchen, go to InSinkErator.com.
Running through the sprinkler on a hot summer day is a fond childhood memory for many of us. But you know, sprinklers aren't just for fun and games. In fact, just like we need to hydrate our body, we also have to take care of our lawn and gardens. Brad Wardle of Orbit Beehive Smart Home is here with us. Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks for having me.
All right, no, thanks for being here, because I want to know what the buzz is all about, huh? Well, we're here in South Florida. You know it rains a lot. Yes. Okay, so sometimes we really don't even need to water the lawn. But what I heard regarding your company is it keeps track of the weather and it thinks for me?
It doesn't do too much thinking. We don't want to scare anyone here. But yes, it does. It's a smart sprinkler controller, so it does a lot of the thinking for us in terms of how long or how often to water. It's hourly tracking the weather. It takes into account humidity, temperature, rainfall, all of these elements, and then it changes the watering based on those things. So if it's hot, it will apply more water. If it's going to rain, it will shut off for you. If it's in the colder seasons, it just knows not to water. Seasons change. It's not the same in the spring as it is in the summer or the fall. We used to say set it and forget it was a bad thing in watering because it wastes water to just set your timer, leave it alone, water during the rain. Now set it and forget it is actually a good thing with a Beehive timer. Overall savings that customers can get from putting in a Beehive Smart Sprinkler Controller is about 30 to 50%.
I have an underground irrigation system. Can you show me how to set up the timer?
Absolutely. Here's the Beehive XR Smart Sprinkler Controller. Really simple to install. You can put this up in about 10 to 15 minutes. You can see what the time is when it's going to water next. Also, it's got this light ring indicator. This will tell you if it's in a delay, if it's disconnected from Wi-Fi. If you press and hold that button, it will do a manual watering. Let it count down. It'll let you select a zone or do all zones.
Cool.
And here it goes. It'll turn green and indicate your watering.
And this is waterproof?
Indoor, outdoor mountable, yes.
Brad, what about people who use above ground sprinklers?
Most people in the U.S. actually don't have an in-ground system. And so for those people, we have the Beehive XD hose faucet version. It's just like the underground version, except for it connects to your faucet. Has all the same smarts, still tracks the weather, still control it with your app, is battery operated, simple to use, simple to install.
How do I control it from my phone? I am not tech savvy.
You just go to the Beehive app, you can see what's watering next, you can see if it's in a rain delay, and you can just turn it on manually by pressing the water manually button, and there it goes.
Oh my gosh. I can do this from poolside, if I'm taking the girls to school, if I'm in my office, if I'm at the supermarket.
It's Wi-Fi connected, so you can get to it from anywhere in the world.
I know you can purchase this at Amazon, Lowe's, and Home Depot. Where else can we go?
You can go to orbitonline.com. This is EPA WaterSense certified. You can go there, check your zip code to see if there's a utility rebate in your area.
Simple, easy, and a beautiful lawn.
Absolutely.
And if you'd like more information on any of this, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.
She's a caring mom, an adored sister, animal lover, popular blogger, social media influencer, and a woman who loves a clean house. Meet veterinarian Allison Straight.
So I'm a very busy person. I'm a mom of 3, a wife, I own a veterinary hospital, and I have a dog and a cat, and I am a self-proclaimed neat freak. And it's really hard to keep my house clean after my dog and my kids and the Cheerios and the dirt and all the dust and the hair, and work full-time. I have found that Neato Robotics helps me do that. I can set it, then forget it. I can be at the grocery store, I can set it on my phone, it cleans my house, I come home from work and my house is spotless. It is the best way to balance a busy life and keeping your house clean.
Being a mom and being busy goes hand in hand, and in these days of smart devices, so does being tech savvy. But as Allison knows, this robot vacuum is simple enough for anyone to use. Keeping it for your adult self just might be the biggest challenge of all.
I love it, and it's all controlled on my phone, and it's so simple. Where's my phone? Leah, bring my phone.
Here, Mommy.
When it comes to a deeper, more powerful cleaning, industry surveys place Neato at the very top, beating the competition's suction power, hands down, and yes, hands-free.
So I was very skeptical to get a robotic vacuum cleaner. Could it really get under the crevices and the little corners? I come home and there's nothing on the floors, Cheerios, dirt, hairballs, it gets it all, and I was actually very surprised and happy. So with the traditional vacuum cleaner, you have to get it out, it's a lot of work. I didn't think that a robotic vacuum cleaner could do as great of a job, and I am so surprised. Honestly, I think it does better, and it takes all the work off of me. The Neato finds its charger on its own, it puts itself away. I can be at work, it can vacuum my house, find its charger, I get home, and it's placed away, and I didn't do anything.
Neato's superior performance and power, its unique ability to clean inside tiny spaces, including corners, underneath furniture, and all over floors, from rugs to hardwood, linoleum to tiles, is a clever combination of 21st century ergonomic German design and cutting-edge Silicon Valley ingenuity. The Neato D8, with its premium eye-catching indigo look and chic brushed finish, the perfect accent for any home, any taste.
So it's really smart the way they created the design of the Neato Robotics. They turned it into a D shape so that it gets into the crevices and the corners, and it's very efficient at cleaning. And it actually does a better clean than if I were to just do it with a handheld. It gets right in those corners and right in those little tiny crevices, and it's doing a phenomenal job. So our puppy Hank makes a mess. Not only does his dog hair get everywhere, he brings in dirt and everything else. I was skeptical whether the Neato Robotics would be able to get all the dog hair that Hank brings with him. I am so happy with the results of how he cleans up the entire house and all of Hank's hair.
Neato's D8, D9, and D10 models are fully and easily programmable. Neato's smartphone app not only features regular cleaning schedules, allowing you to set it then forget it, but when you're out of town, late at the office, stuck in traffic, wherever you are, beautiful clean floors and rugs are just a click away, right from your smartphone, from across town or across the globe. Neato responds when and where you need it to.
So my cousins both just got engaged and we're gearing up for their weddings, and we're so excited. I'm definitely getting them a Neato Robotics for their wedding gift. I wish when Rob and I got married that gift somebody gave us. So I would say the biggest game changer since getting a Neato Robotics is that I am spending more quality time with my family. I'm not stressing about a mess. I'm not jumping off the couch when we're watching a TV show or I'm reading my kids a book and going and cleaning up their mess. I'm sitting with my kids and enjoying the time. I would say for all those busy parents out there, this has been so monumental in changing the quality time and the enjoyment I have with my family without stressing about the mess.
For additional information on the ultimate cleaning machine for all your rugs and floors, from house and home to office and anywhere in between, visit NeatoRobotics.com. And to view this segment again, visit us at designingspaces.tv. For more information on anything you've seen on today's show, or to be a part of the show, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.